All right, good morning, guys. Back at it with another MLB DFS video. Just like usual, it didn't go our way. The thing that just with last night was the Phillies game got postponed. So the game was supposed to start at 7:15 Eastern. The game got officially postponed at like what time was it roughly? Like 8 o'clock, a little after eight, like our time, something
Right.
like
So
that.
2 hours.
We had Stott, Turner, Harper. And it let us change, but we were limited on options because of how long it took. I as much as I love Kopech, I think he's banned. And I think you can
Yeah. I
definitely
mean,
agree.
he started out fine and then he just started walking guys and it just got ugly.
It got very ugly. It was so bad.
He just hasn't been able to manage his pitch count that well the last couple starts. And he'll be like 85 pitches in by the top of the fifth. And you're like, oh, there goes the quality start. And then they're losing, of course, because it's the White Sox. And so there goes the win. So, yeah.
Sorry, not every team can go on an 11 game win streak and be first in the NL Central. We tried, but all right. Let's just jump into this considering the slate starts in like less than 3 hours. Pitching, Logan Allen, Aaron Nola, Blake Snell, Joe Ryan. Everyone's here. We're limited, so we just got to pick wisely at this point. What are you thinking?
I'm pretty much just considering the top three guys. Logan Allen looks fine. Uh, Oakland is Oakland, and they got to that rookie yesterday, but I didn't really expect much out of him anyways. And he was actually pretty owned at 8,300 yesterday, which was surprising. He was 57 on DraftKings, which that's much more of a understandable play. But um, I like him a lot. I think he's probably the most likely to get you the win, which counts for a lot. And he can go six for the part. So I like him a lot. I think he gives you a nice floor. I don't like that he's probably going to be the highest owned besides Nola. And I think we're just going to double leverage against Nola today and just not play him and also play the Braves. But we'll see how that goes. I do think Nola could drop 55 on us, and that would really hurt. But uh, uh, I also think that the Braves could get to him. So I'm just, as a tournament play, I think I'm just going to stack up the Braves and fade Nola. And then I'm left between playing Logan Allen and Snell. I think Snell is actually, even at 1080, he's like a pretty good play. His last four starts, he scored over, and three of them been over 50. He's just looked really well. Um, and he's playing in San Fran, which hitter friendly park. It's like 55 degrees at first pitch. Um, San Fran can't lose at the point this moment, which kind of stinks. Again, that game, like I said in the video yesterday, was going to end like 4-3 and ended 4-2. It's probably going to be similar today, I would imagine. Can't see that many runs being scored, so hopefully they can just edge out, 3-1, 3-2. San Diego win and get Snell over that 50-point mark.
Yeah, like I said, um, limited on options. It's only a 5 game slate. Logan Allen looks good, obviously, 8-4 versus Oakland, but he's getting 28%. Nola getting 31. So if we double stack hence Nola and it doesn't work out, I mean, I could see the Braves getting to him. It's the Braves. They can hit the ball. There really isn't much. I mean, Joe Ryan 10-5 against Boston, I get that, but I mean, Bryce Elder's a little interesting at 9-9, but I mean, you can also get to Blake Snell, you can also get to Nola, you can also get to Allen, who's a little cheaper, better matchup. That's all I that's all I have. This is such a crappy small slate.
Yeah, the thing about Ryan for me is it's just the best hitting weather on the slate. It's about 90 in Minnesota. Boston's been hitting well the last week or so. Justin Turner just won't stop dropping 40 on us at 10% every slate. Um, but I don't think I can play him right now. He hasn't shown it in the last 5 starts. He hasn't scored over 30 fantasy points, and I can't justify the 10-5 price tag until I see it again.
I get to see Justin Turner tomorrow, and he's gonna drop 40 on my team. All right, on to stacks. Arizona projected to be the chalkiest by a landslide. Then you got Minnesota, San Diego, Atlanta, Cleveland. List goes on. Barely. Are we gonna eat the chalk with Arizona, or where are you thinking?
I haven't decided yet. I don't really get the numbers here, honestly, but the numbers are smarter than me, so I'm just gonna have to dig more into it, honestly, because I don't see. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jake Urban's not very good, but I don't see how they're 20% while the rest of the stacks are 10%. Um, Minnesota against this Garza guy, I like them. Their price tags are good. I bet Buxton's so like 3K, just so dumb. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, he's 3K flat. Correa's probably like 2.9. They're going to be easy to fit. They're probably going to be the high. They are projecting to be the highest owned stack on the slate, Minnesota. So you're not gaining much leverage there. But like we said, we're probably going to play some Braves. I haven't decided if it's going to be a 4-man yet. Um, but they have the highest leverage score on the slate. Their stack score isn't that all that great, which kind of annoying. But I like them as a leverage spot against Nola. And Azunia got put in the 4 hole. He's 3K. And you could play Olson and DRNO behind him in 5-6 for, decent price tags. Um, Cleveland against Sears, just like always, they're just. Yesterday, I thought they were going to single their way to like 8 runs. They almost did. They were like just single, 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 single. It was so annoying to watch. Not for me, just not fun to roster. Uh, Washington on the other side of that D-backs chalk could be interesting against Tommy Henry. He's been decent this year, but I don't think he's that good long term. So I could see a couple Washington guys getting there. Don't really love Philly all that much against Elder. I think he can hold him in check. Maybe goes 5 or 6, gives up 3, something like that. Um, and yeah, I guess I would just rank it Atlanta, Minnesota, Arizona, Padres, I guess.
I know how much you love to play San Diego or San Fran. I despise them today. Minnesota to me looks the best, just facing this Justin Garza, whoever the hell this guy is. Not like you said, not a real big leverage spot, but I mean, if Buxton's 3K, and I hate Carlos Correa, but Carlos Correa's 2.9 or 2.8, something like that. He's definitely worth it. I feel like Cleveland wouldn't be that bad as a secondary option. It's only because, you know what, let's check some of their prices real quick. Obviously, Jose Ramirez is like 4K because he's back. You got Stephen Kwan 32, Josh Naylor 32, Ahmed Rosario 29, Jimenez 29, Straw 25, Bo Naylor 23. You can definitely get a little different there. Or like if we were to play Snell with some Braves guys, you can definitely throw in one or two Guardians players, like some of the cheap ones to save some salary. Philly. I guess. But I mean, Elder, kind of like you said, I think Elder can like stand his ground against Philly. I don't know. There's also just been some times that we play Philly and they get like 2 runs the entire game. So they're kind of hit or miss. Arizona kind of makes sense. I just don't understand why like they're 20% to be the top stack, and then the next highest is Minnesota at 11.6. Like that seems like too big of a jump. The only good thing about Arizona, which is kind of nuts to say, they have a 1% leverage score. So you could technically get a little different there. So that's why I kind of like that, because it looks like here that Minnesota ownership share is 19%, whereas Arizona is 17%. So you can definitely get a little different there with Arizona. As kind of nuts as it sounds, obviously we love Atlanta. If I had to rank them, it'd probably be Arizona, Atlanta, Cleveland, or Minnesota, Cleveland. That's the way I see it. Um, you want to do lineup generator first and knock that out the way?
Sure.
All right, MLB DFS lineup generator day whatever. What are we thinking today?
4-3-1 balanced. And you can skip pitcher for now. And then just save 20 and see where we go.
No.
Damn, it's all chalky.
Corbin Carroll's our highest stone guy at 65%. So we got some twins, couple D-backs, more D-backs here.
No Atlanta.
5% Austin Riley. 5% Acuna. That's crazy. Yeah, I likes Cleveland a little bit too with Minnesota and the D-backs. Interesting. Uh, a couple Phillies guys at the bottom here. So yeah, this is just a way to export this to a CSV lineup and just upload your lineups through here. I just highlighted red.
It's a great question.
It's got a lot of Nola and Allen, of course. All right, let's move on to home runs. Lead us off.
So I already mentioned him, but I'm gonna go Marcell Zuna and clean up today. I'm gonna go Josh Naylor from Cleveland and Rafael Devers.
I had to steal this guy before you did. I'm gonna go Matt Olson. I think Teoscar Hernandez is on a later slate, but I'm gonna go with him. I think he's due. Kyle Schwarber is definitely due. So I'm gonna go with those three. And that should about do it. Any final thoughts? Anything we missed?
No, just kind of a meh slate. We'll make sure to drop the lineup about 15 minutes before lock. Hopefully, get that to you guys. Make sure to check out Stochastics data in our description if you need to check the top stacks or top pitchers. and like and subscribe if you haven't already.